Welcome back to Maverick with Rudeman. We're going to do some farming as I figure out where I left off. Bought some equipment. I had to get some logging equipment. So I went out. I had this special modded Ponzi Scorpion, and I didn't have it in the folder. I didn't have any of my logging equipment in the folder. So I had to go out and get that. So I've been dinking around a little bit, but I haven't done any farming yet. We left off harvesting field number 10, I believe it was. So as soon as I get this guy set up here, see if I can make it through here. I probably should turn some lights on. It's getting dark on me. Driving through the forest at night. Fun times. Oh, holy smokers. I got this thing called Wisebot, but I haven't set it up yet, so I have no idea how to do it. I'm going to have to read the material on it. But you can put all kinds of different sayings and stuff in there, or notifications, whatever. But also, if I'm not mistaken, it works as a moderator. I'll have to figure it out. I don't know if it's something I want to keep or not. But just starting out, I noticed that a lot of my, because nobody knows I'm out here. Hey, Andy. Nobody knows I'm out here, so half the time it's me and maybe one or two people, and they don't talk, so I don't know if there's actually anybody out there or not. And so I thought, well, if I get this Wizbot or Wisebot, whatever it's called, and then I have another one in here someplace. Gino's in the house. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's happening? Wow, that was weird. My running boots just took off and left me. Jeremy's here. Yeah, most of the time I'm just sitting there playing with myself, so I decided, well, I'll put a couple of these bots in that throw things in the chat and do things, and then I won't feel so lonely. I did a live stream of Elite Dangerous, I think, yesterday, and I'm doing it at all different kind of weird times, so I don't expect anybody to know I'm doing it. I'm just trying to build up a library on Twitch and get used to live streaming, that kind of thing. So I don't really mind if there's nobody watching. And anyway, if I put these bots in, I won't feel like I'm sitting here all by myself, because every once in a while something will pop up in the chat. Isn't that weird? But like I said, I don't know how to set them up. I haven't read it yet. I just put them on about 15 minutes ago. And I don't know if I'm even going to keep them. I got a pretty good idea of what they do, but I don't know if I need them. So, we'll see. Again, the main reason I put them on is because I didn't want to feel all alone out here. I'm so lonely. I'm trying to hook this thing up here. I shouldn't be dinking around with this. I've got farming to do, but I can't ever remember. See that little thing right there? I don't even know if you can see it. It just looks like a couple of icons. That attaches to the front of here, and it'll throw the icons on the side of this Brux thing. The problem is, when you purchase it, it throws it out on the ground, and I don't know which direction is front, back, sideways, or what. So I always have to come and dink with it until I figure out which way is which. I thought it was, well, I just don't know if it's this way. How you doing, Jeremy? Joe Dokes is in the house. Hey Joe, how's it going? How's everybody doing today? It's Wednesday. Tomorrow, the new DLC for American Truck Simulator comes out, and I'll get to drive in my home state. You stopped using which? The WiseBot? I'm trying to think what the other one's called that I put in. I may have to get rid of this trailer. I think it's in my way. Oh, you got rid of this? I don't use it that much. The only thing I use it for is getting wood chips. I don't use it for stumps. I use the regular in-game one for stumps. This one doesn't work very good for that, but it works pretty dandy just for getting wood chips. So, god dang, it's tough. Well, I gotta figure out which way it is. I may have to sell it and rebuy it and see how it lands. Let me get rid of this trailer. Alright, let me come at it from this angle and see if I get it triggered. See, I'm moving it, but am I moving it in the wrong direction? Let me get from this angle. I'm just, like I said, I'm just wasting a bunch of damn time monkeying around with this thing. It's amazing because once I get it set on there it is. See, all it does is add those icons to this thing. That's all it does. So, but supposedly it does something. Alright, let me get this thing picked up here. And I'm going to take this over. I'm going to grab this trailer. Yeah, and like I said, the only thing I use it for is wood chips, and it does a good job at that, and that's it. And then I got to get back to my fields. Let me grab a tree here. I'll show you how easy it is to get wood chips. Let me unfold this thing. Just run up to a tree. Let me lower that. I'm turning the whole thing on. I need to unfold it, it says. I thought I did. Did I not unfold it? Oh yeah, there it is. It's unfolded. Alright. There we go. You just run up to a tree. When you get close enough, it takes the tree down. And it fills you up. It's kind of like a Snickers bar. It just fills you up. You know, one or two trees and I'm done doing wood chips. I don't need any more, so I don't really use this thing very much. Like I said, it doesn't work real good with the stump removal. It's really persnickety. So I just use the in-game stump remover. It's a little easier. And even that's a little persnickety. I notice even with that, you got to kind of get sometimes at a certain angle before it'll take the stuff down. But the thing is, if I want to do any production, I got to get started on this. So I thought while those things were harvesting, and I got workers doing that for me, I can at least start getting some of this done. So let me get back into the fields. This guy's full. This guy's full. Okay, I picked up another overloader. I picked up another chaser bin. That's what they call these things. And I bet they're not assigned anymore. Let me see. I did have them assigned to a certain combine, but I think when I quit the game, it probably changed that. And why is it not unloading? Uh-oh. Why is it not unloading? Well, that's strange. What's the other one gonna do? Well, that one worked just fine. What's wrong with the other guy? What's his problem? It is set to overload. Wait a minute. That's the course. Did I actually put it on overload? Yeah, I did. I did. So what's the problem? Hey, problems. Oh, holy smokes. How's everybody doing? Hey, how you doing, Toon Fan? I gotta get used to all your guys' second names. What map is that, Gino? Now look, why isn't this guy emptying out? I don't get it. Alright. We got field 10. Overload. And he's on overload. He's not on... That's overload. Drive the course. Why is he not working? Let me stop in and see if I can make him work. Why is he not working? What in the... Alright, hang on. I've got wheat in this. Drive the course. That's got wheat. That's got wheat, so it can't be that. So why is this guy not emptying his fruit? What is going on? I hate when things don't work right. Hey Latmos, how are you? Oh, right. I got you, Gino. Oh, I'm not going to get around him. I'm looking for that other truck. I don't know what's going on with this guy. Where's my work truck? Oh, he's way out here in the field. All right, let me get him in. I'm trying to figure out why that thing won't drop my grain. All right, Latmos is doing well today. That's good. All right, let me see if I can figure this out, because it's got me stumpified. There it goes. What? What's the problem? Why wouldn't it empty into the mother bin? Well, that there's just crazy. Now, I think that the mother bin holds 60 tons. So it should fill this trailer. This trailer holds 80 something, if I'm not mistaken. It's not his mother. You know, in a strange, funny way, that makes sense, doesn't it? That's what I used to tell people. People used to think, you know, that, well, they still do, that I was just a chauvinist or something. You know, so they'd say, "What'd you get your wife for Mother's Day?" And I said, "Well, she's not my mother." What? And they'd say, "Well, she's the mother of your children." Then why don't you ask my children what they're going to get her for Mother's Day? And they'd just look at me like I was, well, you're just so, you know, unromantic, you know. I said, all these stupid holidays are all made up. Like Valentine's Day, it's all made up. They made Valentine's Day up to sell Hallmark cards and boxes of candy. And it seems to work because everybody, you know, wants to do something for their honey at Valentine's Day. Now, I do stuff for my wife on Mother's Day, and I do stuff, you know, for her on Valentine's Day. But I don't make a big deal out of it. Because people used to say, you know, what are you going to do for Valentine's Day? And I said, I don't know. I don't think about it, because I'm one of these kind of people that will come home on just any old day and bring home flowers or something special. And it's not even a holiday. That, to me, means more than somebody looking at the calendar and say, oh, God, I'm forced to go get something for my wife because it's Valentine's Day. I have to, or everybody's going to think I'm a bad person. The one that really gets me is when people ask me what I'm going to do for my wife on our wedding anniversary, and I always say, I don't know. What is she going to do for me? Because it's my anniversary too. All right, this is set up for wheat. So, what is going on? Well, it's taking it, but it's not stopping. I'm not worried about that. Let me see if I can get these. Why is this guy not running? Okay, he's up to 84. Let me stop him. Let me see what we're set up for. Oh, he's supposed to drive at 85. He's only got 84%. Let me drop that down to 80. See if that makes a difference. And then let's get this guy back and see if I can make him work. I don't understand. Might as well switch him though too, because he's probably set it. He was set at 90. So these tractors, I got this Challenger. It's a new tractor for me. It's a new mod. And I hadn't thought too much about it till I looked at it. Is it just me, or do the tires look too big for the tractor? I don't know. Maybe not. It's kind of struck me kind of funny when I looked at it that the tires looked extra big. All right, I'm gonna set this up to this combine right here. I don't think that's it. This is it right here. All right, now let him go. See what he does. I haven't been having any trouble with these things until that one there not working right. I don't know what the deal is. Okay, that's probably the one I want, because, well, I don't know. I'll find out in a minute. I gotta figure out what this guy's doing. He's completely confused. Uh-oh. I didn't get the brakes thrown on in time. Alright, that's the guy over there I want. Now, what's his problem? I don't understand what's happening here. F10, waiting until fill level is reached. Do I not have the combines running? Oh, I don't have them running. That's what's wrong. There we go. Alright, let's check, see who's working here. We got Dar Smith on that one. We got Josh Cantlin there. We got Chris Baldwin here. And we got Rose Crowder here. I'm going to tell her to drive and see if we can get here in the swing of things here. Oh, come on. What? You did that on purpose, didn't you? Blocking me off. Alright, let's move on. Let's see. I got this one set up for later. Now what's going to happen with this one is going to service field number 3 and field number 2 up here. So both of these, when I go to harvest this is cotton. It's only 42%. If you remember, I seeded half this with cotton and half with onions. So when this works, the overloader will be going to this over here, and then also on this field here, which has triticale on it. When it's ready, it will also be serviced by that mother bin right there. All right. Let's run around and see what we got. I don't have any plowing to do until... I've got some seeding to do, though. Because if I remember right... Where's my seeder? What? I lost my seeder. Uh-oh. Why did I lose my cedar? Well, there's it. There it is right there. Why did I lose my cedar? It says I've got one. If I do, where's it at? And if I do, did I just... What? Okay, I'm really confused. I don't want to reset it because it's probably, if I do have it, it's probably full of fertilizer and seeds. So if I reset it, I will lose that. Look at that air balloon. You can't see it, it's behind the building. Look at that. Cool. Sweet. So I gotta find the cedar. I wonder where I left it. Oh, you know what? I can find it. Here. We'll go in here. And let's find it. I don't want to reset it because, like I said, if it's full of seeds and fertilizer, I'll lose it. And so far, there it is, right there. Okay, let's see if we can find it on the map. Right there. It's on field number 2. Really? Okay. Is it hooked to anything? I'm doing good, Toon Fan. I need to pay more attention to the chat, though. I'm so confused. And I got to figure out how to make flour. I'm going to need flour if I want to make donuts. Donuts take a lot of stuff, man, I tell you. What does flour take? Flour takes dump wheat or barley. I'm going to have lots of wheat. And then it makes flour. Just wheat and barley? That's it? Oh, I can do that. Where'd my rig go? I was just driving. Here it is. How do you lose a big bud? No, look. There is a big bud hooked up to it. I must not have that big bud that's hooked up to it in category. Evidently. All right, let's do it. It needs to go in 6. That's where I keep all my big equipment. Okay, so I don't need it. For some reason I've got an extra big bud that I don't recall having, but no, I guess I do. Yeah, that's true. Dang trees. When does the new game come out? I can't remember. Is it October or November? I mean, I know that you guys have told me over and over and over, and I just don't. It's not registering because I don't really. I'm not trying to get hyped up on that game yet. So when you guys talk about Farm Sim 19, it goes in one ear and out the other. 2nd of November, so it's a month away. 20th of November. Oh, I see. A Toon Fan, sorry. I saw the 2 and thought it was the 2nd. You put a space between it. Okay. 20. So it's a month and almost, month and 3/4. So we got some time. We got time to play. I'm waiting for other maps to come out and mess with them before 19 comes along. I'm taking a shortcut. It's my field. I can drive across it. Oh, no. It's just sometimes when I look at the chat, I kind of glance at it. And I don't always read things right. Now look, what is this guy doing? Well, he's got grain in him, so I don't know which one is which now. I don't know which one's which. Well, let's see if this guy jumps the drain. Jumps the drain. He's gonna jump the drain. Well, this one's working, so it must be that one that can't find his way around the field here. He's going round and round and round. What in the world is this guy doing? Straighten up and fly right. Jeremy Nelms is on the... Jeremy Nelms is at the helm. That rhymes. Okay, so if this is the one, let's find out if it's going to work. And why is that truck not ponying up to the mother bin? Somebody told me that I needed to get a truck that held more grain, that my trucks were too little. Evidently they're not watching, because that black truck to the left over here, that one trailer holds 400,000. That's pretty good size. Well, so it's working now, evidently, except for what's going on here. Let me get this combine to back off. Did I figure out how to make the salt? No, I never got that far. Now he's gonna move. Doggone it. He's not following it. Oh my God. Alright, you guys. Give me a break. Is that one chaser following me, or are they both following me? I never got far enough on that to do salt, so no, I haven't figured it out. Maybe I'll play it this afternoon. Attack of the Killer Combines. Now let me get back to the cedar. I got to get this over to field 16. I need to make some sugar. No, it won't, Joe. All it does is it lets you upgrade the mod according to what the mod can be upgraded to in the game. So if you have a mod that has no upgrades to it, then that truck won't do anything. If you have a mod that has like 2 different sizes of engines, or a mod that has skinny tires and wide tires, that's what you can change with that truck. Oh shoot. Put am I going to get through there? Can I get through here? Now I got to figure out what to seed here. Yeah, Craig Dodds, that's Toon Fan. I should have said that when he came in, and I said, oh yeah, I'm still getting used to everybody's alter egos. Yeah, Toon Fan is Craig. It's okay, Andy. I can't remember either. All right, let's see. What am I going to do here? I've got some crazy stuff I can do. Let's do some cabbage, maybe. Oh, wait a minute. We got hemp. Funny, on this one you have hemp, but you don't have marijuana. On some of them you have both. Let's do onions, carrots, lettuce, red cabbage. I want to do some red cabbage, maybe, just for fun. Right. I didn't know you could click on those. That's cool. I didn't know you could do that. Look at the icon down in the speedometer. Red cabbage is blue. What? That's funny. Maverick's in the house. Hey Maverick, how you doing? All right, we'll let this guy go to work. We're gonna do some red cabbage here, just because. Let's see, I've got to do some logging, but I got other stuff to do right now. I'm just checking. I can't remember what I got. This guy needs to pony up and get his job done here. That mother bin's almost full. I'm doing great today. I am doing very good. Yesterday we had just enough sunshine to get the house completely painted. It's all done now. Painters have been paid off. It's great. I've been waiting. Actually, we've been on the list for a couple years now. I wanted a particular person that we know really well, and he's probably the best painter in the country here, in this side of the country anyway. And he's very, very busy, so we kept waiting, and finally he said he'd get to it this year. And then he was supposed to get to it early this summer, but he hurt his shoulder and had to have a surgery. And then finally he got over here. Oh, look, sugarcane's ready. Cool. Let me find my sugarcane guy. I love these. Sorry, Maverick, I'm not using the ones you put on the map. These are my favorite here. This map actually comes with quite a bit of equipment, and one of them is the Homer that has the headers that you can switch out to do the different crops. But this one is a monster, and I just love the way it works. Now he's put his guns down. He's going to stretch out. Oh, ah. So he gets all stretched out, and he's ready to go to work now. Now let's see if I can hire somebody to do this. Let him go to town. He's not going to fill up, I'll tell you, with this. So I need to get this guy over there to get some sugar cane because I want to start making sugar right away. It is a beast. It is a beast. There is something about that. Latmos, I don't know if that's what you're talking about, trailers, but there is on that mod, there is a bar that comes out that has a hitch on the end. And for the life of me, I could not get a trailer to hook up to it. I don't know if there's a special trailer that goes with it or not, but I couldn't get a trailer to hook up to it. I think I've showed that before. Let me find the other one. Where's the other one? There's another one. This one. Okay, this one I'm talking about. It looks like, and one of the things that bothers me about some mods, and I'm not saying that this is one of those mods. I'm not saying that. I'm just talking in general, statements here. They'll put something that looks like it needs another piece of equipment to work with it, but they don't include that with the mod. Now, I don't know if that's the case, but if you see this bar down here, see that bar that's sticking out? And it's got what looks like a hitch on it, right? So when you do this, maybe, or do that, there we go. When you hit the button, this thing unfolds, and watch that bar. See, it stretches out. And what it looks like is there's a trailer that hooks to it. I could not find a dang trailer that would hook to that. So I don't know if that's actually the case or not. That you're supposed to have a trailer. And if the guy that made the mod, if that was the intention, and it takes a special trailer, why isn't that included with the mod? So I don't know. I've never been able to get it to work. Now, I haven't tried every trailer in the game, so maybe there is a trailer that will work with it. I just don't know. I think you're right, Maverick, because I don't see any kind of a... when I went in and looked at it, I couldn't see anything that would hook to it. I'm thinking that perhaps it was a thought and then it didn't get completed or something. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up now. But it would be cool if it did have a special trailer to it. That'd be pretty neat. So somebody was telling me, more than once actually, somebody told me that one of the problems that they thought I was having with some of these rigs not working properly with horseplay was that I was using articulated trailers. Articulated tractors. So that's why I went to this Challenger here. It's big enough to do the work, and it's not articulated, and it seems to, outside of them getting in each other's way once in a while, it seems to actually work pretty good. I've had fewer and fewer times that I've had to come out to the fields and fix these guys because they weren't doing what they were supposed to be doing. So maybe that'll fix a lot of the problems I was having. Talking about the truck, one is not working right. Well, it could be, but I had a different truck the last time and it didn't work either. And the funny part is, it's this route that it's not working on. Right here. On the other route that I did the other day, I set it up exactly the same way with the same equipment. Worked just fine. Remember the other mother bin I had on field number 3? It worked just fine, so I have no idea. And that's not the half of it. I'll tell you that when I was playing Factory Farms, which is made from this farm, it did the same thing. So I don't know what the problem is. It's a mod issue, pretty sure. But this one here works just fine. It comes and goes just like it's supposed to. So I've tried it with different trucks and trailers, and on actually, well, I shouldn't say different maps because, again, the Factory Farms is made off of Maverick. So It's actually the same thing. So pretty much the base anyway. Maverick Babe will tell you or not, but that's what I think. Man, look at this thing work. Let's see if I can get up to it. Give me some... Whoa! I overshot that one. Give me some sugar cane. I need some sugar. Anybody know where the sugar factory is? I forgot. It's been a while for me. Grain elevators. There's a fish place. I just can't remember where the sugar factory is. Maverick, even I forget. Well, heck, how long ago did you make this map? I mean, I know you've worked on it since then, but initially putting it together, I would think it's been a while. All right, now this is what? This is okay. This one makes milk out of protein. Josh Lennon has completed your task. What was Josh doing? Oh, I bet Josh was running the combine here for the sugarcane. There's a potato washer. I don't need that right now, but what have we here? Sale point for pallets and boards. Lions and tigers and bears, oh my. Yeah. Alright, this is a milk place, isn't it? What is this? What is this? Butter, homogenized milk, and cheese. You guys wondered why I always have a helicopter. This is why I use the helicopter to fly around and find things. All right, thanks. Well, I don't know whether to call you Toon or Craig now. Thanks, Craig. Now that you say that, I think it reminds me that I've found it before. Right by the donuts. The donuts take everything. Man, I tell you. You wonder why people eat so many donuts. Well, my God, it takes a ton of products to make a donut. Here we're going by the farm. Everybody wave. I can't remember what it's called now, but I saw a news article on a college in I can't remember where it was. But you know how when you're watching a concert or you're watching a speaker or you're watching something and you clap? Evidently, that stresses some people out. So the college is banning this for you just waving your hand like you're in a parade. Have you seen the ladies that are in the parade, the beauty contest people, and they don't wave like you would wave. When you wave at somebody or shake your hand in the air, they twist it and wave. That's what you're supposed to do now at concerts and stuff, because some people are disturbed by clapping. And are you kidding me? Holy, I tell you, I don't know what this world's coming to. There's somebody offended by something every day. And so 99% of everybody else has to cater to that person. I just can't believe it. I went too far? What, on the clapping thing or on the sugar factory? Sorry, Craig, I couldn't resist. All right, Craig, I got it. Thanks. Now, what does this one do? This one makes oil, doesn't it? Does this make vegetable oil? Because we're going to need that, too. So I need to get over here. Wait a minute. Let's load vegetable oil. Okay, sure. I need to do that, too. So you can make vegetable oil usually with canola, sunflowers, or soybeans. I've seen some maps where you also can make corn oil. So the donuts need a bunch of stuff. I don't know why I'm so excited about making donuts. Maybe because it does take so much stuff. All right, so yeah, we need you load the donuts there. We need eggs. We need eggs. We need flour. We need sugar, vegetable oil, milk, and water. And I don't have any milk, but I'm wondering if you can make milk out of other items besides cows. I'm wondering if it actually considers it milk if you don't have any cattle. Because I don't have any cattle yet. Now, I think I've got canola at Farm 3, and I should have some here. Okay, Craig, thanks. Appreciate it. Craig says it'll work. I'm going to use sunflowers. I have no other use for sunflowers right at the moment. My goodness, that thing fills that truck fast, doesn't it? Can't say I don't like that. No, I'll blame Maverick if it doesn't. He's got big shoulders. Okay, so I'm in discussions about the new reason I asked about the new. Oh, this is not where I want to go. The reason I asked about when the new game comes out is I'm in discussions with somebody to do a special live stream to blow out Farm Sim 17 when Farm Sim 19 comes out. And we haven't hashed it out yet, so I'm not going to make any claims that it's going to happen. I'm just telling you we're thinking about doing a big live stream to blow 17 out and bring 19 in. But actually, it's going to be to blow 17 out. We're not going to deal with 19 till it comes out. But anyway, I'll say more when I know more. But it should be a lot of fun. Blame Windows. I do, for everything, as you well know. Now, see, I haven't been called to the fields for a while. So the new system seems to be working okay, except for that truck. And I don't know why that truck isn't working right. Do you guys, you know what I might try? And I have no idea. There was a time, and what game was it? Maybe it wasn't even this game. I think it was Minecraft. Do you guys remember in Minecraft? Well, maybe you didn't play Minecraft. Believe it or not, I know somebody that didn't know what WoW was, the World of Warcraft. They saw one of my World of Warcraft live streams and said, "This looks like a pretty fun game. How long's it been out?" What? Anyway, in Minecraft, there was an issue with mods that if you were on a map and you were facing, like I'm facing this truck here. Now this truck is facing east and the rear end is west. So if you didn't have the mod set at a certain way, like north to south, it wouldn't work. I'm wondering, since that that course over there is heading north-south, but the one over here in field 10, I'm talking about that truck now that's not working right, is east-west. I just wonder if I rewrote that to go the other way, if it would work the way it's supposed to. I have no idea. I'm just making up stuff again. Okay, I'm going to go make some milk since I don't have any cattle. And because I want to be able to blame Craig for something today. Brakes didn't quite work. Damn factory ran right out in front of me. You don't mind? Yeah, because you're not Craig today. I can make fun of Craig all day. It's Toon Fan here. Anybody seen Bill lately? I haven't seen Bill for a while. Beef summer sausage. I usually don't buy that until the holidays because I get, burned out on it, if you will. We'll get it for Christmas, and I use it. I'll do horseradish. I'll put horseradish on summer sausage, and we'll have like Ritz crackers, summer sausage, and cheese. That'll be our evening snack when we're watching movies and stuff. But I tend to get kind of burned out on the summer sausage. It does at times become very greasy. Yeah, there won't be any mods right away. That's why I'm hoping that there's more to it than the difference between 15 and 17. Now, the difference between 15 and 17 was actually more than what you realized, but you had to get into it to find out. But the basic game played the same. There wasn't much different in it. Now, there's going to be some differences in this one. I'm hoping there's enough differences that it's going to keep us entertained for a while. But see, I thought the same thing about 17. And it wasn't very long after 17 came out that I stopped playing 15. And the main reason was I just didn't have time to play that many farming games. Yeah, I'm hoping that there's somebody that I know that knows something about modding that can tell me what 19's looking like. Now, I think it's going to be a little bit different. I think it's going to be a while before we get mods out. I don't know why I don't pull that. You know what? I should pull that harvester out a little bit closer to something, because I'm keep driving back and forth to that harvester. And he's got a lot of stuff in him. Look at how much junk he's got in him. Oh, Maverick, you were asking me about that mod earlier today. The mod that that shows me that stuff. Let me show you here. Maverick asked me about how I got this stuff up here. I think this is it. If I'm wrong, correct me. Were you asking me about this stuff up here? Because if you were, that's the convert mod. And what it does is it converts everything that's in the game from liters to whatever's appropriate for that, like bushels, tons. We got tons, we've got gallons. It converts things to whatever you want, actually. It's actually very configurable. You can go in and change any of this. Like if you don't like oats to be liters, you can change it to bushels. If you don't like something to be bushels, you can change it to pounds. It's pretty convertible. Yeah, it's called the unit convert. I like it. Scorpion doesn't like it. He took it out. He didn't like it. He said it was too confusing. I like it, but I haven't played with it enough to figure out if something doesn't make sense to me. Like if it doesn't make sense for something to be in bushels, then you can go in and change it and say, I don't want that. Oh, look it. That's why I haven't been called to the field. They're sitting out there playing Ring Around the Rosie. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? Here. Oh no, Combine's in trouble. Here I was bragging on you guys. Doggone it. Alright, they're gonna be running into that Combine, so I might as well move the Combine. I love this Combine. Yeah, it is kind of nice that way. That's why I was trying to tell Scorpion that he didn't like it because the conversions were confusing. But I told him, well, yeah, you can go in and can change it though. You can change it all back to liters if you want, and just keep the names. That I use that more than anything else. So I might do that too, because I know what a bushel is, but I'm not exactly all that familiar with bushels. So I might change stuff back to something different. I might change it all to tons. But leave the names up there, because that's the cool part to me, is the names. And I'm trying to think of how you configure it. It's Gino, you've got that mod up. What's the configure? Is it Alt U? Yeah, there you go. Alt U. You hit Alt and U, the left Alt and U, and there's your configuration, and you can change it to anything you want. So it's really configurable. Like you could just change everything to tons or pounds or gallons or whatever. Anyway, kind of cool. I like it, I think. All right, let me go get these guys back to work. They're dinking around too much. Okay, so I'm going to try that. I'm wondering if this, because this is going east and west, and the other one's going north and south, if that would actually make a difference. And I could do it over here because I'm using that course here. This whole setup right here I'm using for 10 and for this field over here. So I could just as easily put it over on this side here. There's plenty of room. I mean, look at all the room you got here. I used to use this for grass right here, but I got plenty of grass, so I stopped doing that. But yeah, I could set it up over this way, and field number 1 could still use it. Might try that, see if that works. I doubt it, but you never know till you try. I don't know if this guy's full yet. Yeah, he's full. Look, Ma, no collision. This thing does hold sugarcane over here, doesn't it? I think most of that is fruit here on this end. Okay, plums, pears, orange, cherry, apple. Washed potatoes, sugar beets, red cabbage, potatoes, lettuce. Does sugarcane not go here? No, it doesn't. Where's sugarcane go? Does it go in the main silo? Interesting. I thought sugarcane went in there. All right, Craig, thanks. Craig, you haven't played this map before, have you? Just wondering. Hey, where's Alan today? I haven't seen Alan. Alan's the one that always tells me it's soup du jour time. I'm thirsty. Uh-oh. What the heck? Okay, the unloading spout has collision on it, evidently. Once or twice? You played the map once or twice? I was shocked as heck to find out that I've got, what, 2,500 hours on this game? Are you kidding me? I've played this silly game that much? Maybe more than that now. That was a couple days ago. Right, if I'd have known this went in the main silo, I could have just unloaded it right here all the time. You can't do this with a conveyor belt, but you can do it with the silo. Maybe. If you get up close to it. There we go. That's a lot easier. I'll just do it that way. Right, let's see. Now I put sugar cane in the sugar factory, and I put stuff over here. Ah, it's got milk already. You know what? I don't have a tanker though. I need to buy a tanker. What's this one? This is a multi one. Is that for... Okay, it works. that one works for everything, I guess. Standard wheels, yeah, I don't care. I like black rims, though. Just saying. Let's see if I got a truck to pull it with. I think I bought a spare truck here a while back. Yeah, I did. I bought one of these little low-profile trucks here to pull these coffee bean trailers. $5 buckets of grain. Wow, that's 5 days worth of work. Unless did I give you guys a raise? I can't remember. Many more toes in the house. How are you? I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Thanks for stopping by, keeping me company. I get lonely out here. Thank you very much. Thank you, I appreciate it. See, everybody, I'm going to get built up here. I've been live streaming over on YouTube, so I'm trying to get built up on Twitch. And so that's why I'm live streaming everything lately. Even games nobody watches. I've told you guys, this is kind of funny. I did a live stream last week. I live streamed for 4 hours. Why? Because my wife was out of town, and I didn't have anything else to do. So I started a live stream, and it was on farming, if I'm not mistaken. And for the first 2 hours, it was just Andy and me. Andy came in right away, and the two of us were in the live stream for 2 hours before anybody else ever came in. Now, that's not 100% true, because people on Twitch come and go. And so when you look at how many people are in the stream, there's no indication of who they are. People come and go all the time. And unless you go try to see who's in there, which I don't, first of all, know how to do, because I'm not familiar with Twitch. And I don't have the time. I'm busy playing the game. So, but anyway, yeah, it was. So there were probably more people, but I couldn't prove it in a court of law, because for the longest time there were just 2 people there, and I knew Andy was still there. So, which one's Milk? Right there. Anyway, it's pretty funny. So I'm trying to build up my followers, and I'm live streaming a lot of stuff that nobody's watching. That's okay. It'll get there. Cool. You got 2 games. One's rich and one's poor. Many more. Are you PC? Are you Xbox? What do you play on? All right, hang on. I love to do this. Whee! Oh, that makes my day. All right, there's got to be some water around here someplace. That's all storage, isn't it? Where's all the water? There's water over there. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. You on PC? So I'm assuming that if you have a game that is got all the money in the world, did you use a mod to do that, or did you play it up? It's like Scorpion, that's the first thing he does. He comes in, Scorpion comes in, and the first thing he does is give himself about $10 million. Buys everything in sight. Oh, Steve-O's in the house. I didn't see you. Sorry, Steve-O. When did you come in? I hate when I miss people. Well, now, see, I've got that Y spot thing, but I forget to look at it. I didn't exactly know everything it would do for me. And I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it. As I said earlier, I put in a couple of bots. That's one of them. I don't remember what the other one is. I put them in so that they would add things to my chat so I wouldn't be all alone all the time. So at least a bot would come up and talk to me once in a while, and then I forget to look. Not long. Ah, okay. You edit the game through words. Yeah, that's what Scorpion does. I use a mod, but he uses the console. Okay, you know what? I don't think I've even done anything with the eggs. Isn't there a chicken farm here? Is that what that is? Right there, chicken farm. So, load eggs. All right, I can do that. Wait a minute. Oh no, we need manure. Or does this make manure? Maybe it makes manure. Unload wheat, corn, and barley. Okay, unload, it says. Load. Unload. Okay, so it makes manure. I got to put wheat or barley or something else in there. I've got to put water in here. And then I'll get eggs. All right, got it. Or unless there was something on the other side. Is that an actual water tank? It looks like it. Or is that... No, never mind. I'm thinking backwards. Let me go get my new water rig. Gino says he's waiting for a new game on Friday, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I haven't picked up the latest Assassin's Creeds. I can't remember which was the last one I got. I don't seem to have time to play all these games. I've got 200 or 300 games on Steam. I would venture to say 90-some% of them I've never even opened up or loaded on my computer. I just keep buying games when they're on sale. And 30 trucks loaded with wood chips. Oh, that's funny. I knew a guy that did that. I play a game called Elite Dangerous. It's a space game. And I know a guy that keeps buying ships just to use them for storage. He's got so much money. It's terribly funny. But I'm close to the farm, so I think that's where I'm going to get my water here. 137 games on PC. I don't know how many I've got, but it's a lot. And I just never play. I just don't have the time. The game called Witcher, I've got all of those. I've started Witcher 3 because it's the newer one probably 5 times, and I play for a couple hours and then never get back to it. Then when I do get back to it, which I just said I never did, but I do evidently, when I do get back to it, I've forgotten how everything I did, so I have to start it over again. And I've done that about 5 or 6 times. And it's frustrating. There's Alan. Alan, what time is it, buddy? Because of you, I haven't had a soup du jour yet. And I'm dying of thirst. My throat is so dry I can barely talk. which you guys know is not true. I had a guy watched one of my tutorials, and he said, "Wow, that was a good tutorial. I learned a lot. But oh my God, does this guy like to talk or what?" I read that comment and I thought, well, yeah. You guys got to remember, I'm from a radio background. I used to work at a radio station. You always have to keep talking. You got to have something, either a song or some words going, or you have what they call dead air. Well, just to celebrate that Alan's here, we're going to pull out a soup du jour here. Hang on. Oh, good old Mountain Dew. Oh, that's refreshing. Thanks for showing up, Andy. I was dying of thirst. 11:20 p.m. Well, you know, I really agree with you in that respect. I don't understand some of the live streams and or videos even where they don't say anything. If I wanted to play a game where nobody's talking, I'd just play a game at home and play it myself. I watched a live stream on farming the other day, and I watched for like an hour, and the guy never said one word, and he's got a camera on himself. Why would you have a camera on yourself if you're not going to talk? Anyway, that's just me. Any place else I need water? Probably the potato washer. Anxiety and depression, yeah, that's tough stuff, buddy. I know people that are that way. I kind of also categorize some people with severe OCD in that category. I had a friend of mine that was that way. He worked for me, and I'll give you an example. In his basement, he had a workbench, and above his workbench, he had one of those pegboards where he'd put a crescent wrench, and then draw the circle around it, so that when you took the wrench down, there was a picture of a wrench on the thing. And he had a spot for everything, and he could not, if he went down to his garage, took the crescent wrench and used it, and then set it on the bench, and then went to bed, he could not sleep. That would bother him so much that he literally could not sleep, because he knew that wrench was not where it was supposed to be. He finally had a heart attack, actually, and his doctor, realized how much stress he was under, and so he sent him to therapy. And one of the things the therapist had him do was, listen, you need to work on this. I want you to go down to your your workshop, take a wrench off of the pegboard and put it on the bench and go to sleep. That's going to be your goal, your job every day, just to try to get through a night's sleep without having to worry about a wrench out of place. That's pretty severe, though. Does this thing take water? I don't know. It has to take water, doesn't it? Maybe it goes over there. Yeah, I feel for you, buddy. All right, it does take water. There you go. Can you actually see the water in the machine? That'd be cool. You can. Look at that water squishing around on the bottom there. I love it. All right, let me get out of here. I got to get some potatoes in here. I better check on people, though, because it looks like I got people in trouble. Oh, the truck's not doing his job. Doggone it. Motherboard is full. Motherboard. The motherboard is full, and the CPUs can't dump their load. All right, that'll get them going. Let me go find another truck. That's a lot of potatoes. I think I can get a smaller truck. Let me get this thing wound up and out of the way. Alrighty then. Let's just put this thing right here. It's kind of semi out of the way. Let's grab this guy and put him to work. I love this dump truck. Except for it doesn't go through trees. If it went through trees, I'd love it more. I don't know why trees don't like me. They're always jumping out in front of my rig. I don't know whether they need extra attention, you know, from other things on the map. I don't know. They're in a competition right now with lampposts. So, you know, the lampposts are jumping out there too. I think that I think the trees are ahead though in the competition because there seems to be that much more of them. There's no potatoes here. What am I doing? Potatoes on farm 3. Alright, I'm starting to get a little lag for some reason. I don't know what that's about. Wow, that's weird. I don't know what's causing that. I think I drove past it now. Right, are these guys... What's he doing? He lost his combine. Marissa 83's in the house. Maybe I didn't pronounce that correctly. Moraes? Is that what that is? Oh, I got potatoes in here. Let me find them. If I mispronounce your name, I apologize. I don't like doing that. I don't like butchering people's names. Okay, am I not under it? There we go. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it more than you know. Why am I not able to get potatoes out of here? Am I too close, maybe? Let me pull away a little bit. Uh-oh. I got potatoes in here. Why can't I get them out? I'm not seeing a trigger either. Huh. Oh no, I got tons of potatoes and I can't use them. What's happening? Craig, did you have trouble with your potatoes? You played this game a lot. Or this farm. I've actually played it quite a bit myself, but I just don't remember. I can't seem to find the right place. Alright, hang on. Let me see here. Put the console on. It's right there. There's the trigger. There's the trigger. And I'm on it. Let me get a little bit closer. It should be right there. That's weird. Maybe it doesn't like this truck. All right, let me try something else. Oh, flour. I can make flour. I need to do that too. Okay, so I've got to come back with some wheat or barley or something other than that. Oh, I need wheat and barley for the chickens too. Maybe I should stop monkeying around with the potatoes at the moment and work on that. Doesn't work with that truck? Well, why not? Come on, that's my favorite truck. Geez, I was playing Elite Dangerous the day before yesterday or last night or whenever. I did a live stream on Elite Dangerous. Now, Elite Dangerous is a space game where I fly ships around and stuff. Somebody came on. They must have known me. I think it was a subscriber. Came on and said, "Gosh, I hope you fly. I hope you fly spaceships better than you drive." Well, why would you say that? Well. Okay, we got 15,000 bushels of wheat. I'm going with wheat because that's what we're getting in field 10. So we're going to have lots of wheat. Let's do that. I'm going to make some flour, and then I'm going to take this over to the, whatcha-dinger. Mr. JWB, hello. How are you? How hard is it to get mods to work? And it's not hard. It's not hard. You download the mod. You find your should be a mod folder where your game information's at. Mine is different because I do something different with my games. So, but someplace where your game is, you should have a mod folder. You do not unzip the mod unless it's a mod that has more things in it than just one thing. So, in other words, let's say this truck right here. This truck and trailer are two different mods. So let's say I download the mod for this truck. It comes in a zip file that only has the truck in it. So what you do, you download the zip file, you put it in the mod folder, and Bob's your uncle, you just select it when you come into the game. I'm pretty sure that someplace on my YouTube page I did a video on how to load mods. It could have been for an earlier version of the game, but it still works the same. Now, there are some times that you'll find a mod that have the truck and the trailer in it. There's still two different mods, but they put it in one zip file. So in that case, and they would tell you that, in that case, you have to unzip that file, take both of the mods out, which are also in a zip form, and put those in your mod folder, and you've got both the mods. You hit R, Andy? I didn't hit R, I don't think. Can't remember. I don't hit any keyboards because I've got a wheel and buttons and all kinds of stuff. So, wow, that took all of that. This 400,000, this thing will hold. It took every bit of that. We're gonna have lots of flour. All right, hang on. I'm going to take a shortcut We're gonna fly over there. I'm gonna try what. Who told me that? Was it Andy? Let me try what Andy did. I think I did because I usually hit all of those buttons when I do this. So, but Gino says I have to have the trailer that comes with the map, and that could probably be the case. So, I'll try that in a second here. That worked, Andy. I must not have tried that before. For me, it's the gear shift. It's down gear shift that runs that for me. FS17 mod folder manager. Yeah, that mod went it went wacko on me. I had to quit using it. So I had to go back to my old system, which I prefer anyway. That way I'm in control. I don't have to worry about Microsoft. Are they? Uh-oh. I got problems here. What is going on? Alright. Listen, trailer, you need to back off. Just back off, nobody get hurt. There you go. Let that guy go to work. Don't get in his way. What's wrong with these trailers? They don't want these combines to finish up because then they're out of a job. They're probably getting paid by the hour. They don't want this job to end, so they're blocking the combines, saying you're not going to get to finish because we don't want to go home till dinner time. And the truck needs to run. Let's let him go, and then we'll get in the other overloader and stop him and back him off. Andy, I know my Maverick farm. You do, buddy, you do. Right now, combines. Why is this one not running? Hang on. Dar Smith, come on, Dar, go for it. Dar doesn't want to go for it. I think that truck got Dar knocked off her track there. So we'll give her a second chance. Although it won't be Dar, I had to fire Dar. Okay, who's working it now? Jeremy. Jeremy's on the job and ready for action. Josh Cantlin is running this one. All right. Let's head back. Get these guys working here. There's really no sense in letting me let these guys run now that those combines are close to being done. So I'm just going to pull these guys out of the way. Alan, what? Alan says he's got it on PC, doesn't run very well. Are you talking about the mod switcher? Because I don't know what happened to mine, but it just went crazy on me, and I had to stop using it. Okay, let me get these potatoes on the road. Take them to the potato washer. I like the way this truck runs and sounds, but it doesn't sound like a diesel engine to me. But I love the I love the air brakes. The air brakes are great. I might have to take the air brakes out of this one and put it in my other truck. I was thinking about putting the Jake brake in this one, but it doesn't, I wouldn't, well, I'm not sure whether it's going to sound right since this engine sounds a little bit different. This thing leaned to the left? It does. Weird. Alright, how do we dump these? I can't get the camera right here. Oh, did I go too far? Probably. Where's the trigger? Well, it says potato input, but I'm not finding a trigger. It's the same problem as the other one. I gotta use a different truck. Potato washer, A and B. There we go. Alright, well, I found this one. Now, does this thing take fuel or just water? I bet it does take fuel, doesn't it? Well, it doesn't say that it does. Okay, I got 60,000 gallons of water in there. I don't see anything that says fuel. And it sounds like it's running. Look at that. Oh, sweet. You don't have to have fuel. I like that. Alright. Let's get this truck out of here. I still need to get grain to the chickens because I need eggs. I passed it near the middle. Yeah, that's what I get. Looking at the chat all the time. I'm too worried about what you guys have to say. I'm going to take wheat again because I have lots and lots and lots of wheat. Now, did you see that lamppost was thinking about jumping out in front of me? I love the way this thing unloads. Watch this when I get up here. Remember, this is 400,000 this truck will hold. Here's the wheat. Look how fast it loaded that. Isn't that sweet? I love it. See, that silo runs the rude man way. Now let's see, where's the grain? Right here. I'm gonna have tons of eggs now. I don't know if I want 400,000 units of grain in there. That's a lot. I don't think I need that much in there, do I? Well, there's no reason why I shouldn't, but that was a lot. Need to save. Now, I got to remember though, the grain that's coming off of field number 10 is actually going to silo number 3. Double Ots in the house. Right, that's right. I'm going to be playing American Truck Simulator tomorrow. I'll get to drive in my home state. Grey Wolf is in the house. Started playing this game, this map yesterday. It's fun. Like I said, for FS17, Maverick's probably my favorite map. And I'm asked all the time, you know, what's the, everybody that knows how many maps I've played, what's your favorite map? And I have 3 of them because there's 3 versions of the game that I've played. I played FS13, I played FS15, and now FS17. And in 13, it was the Idaho map. In FS15, it was probably Graceland. And on FS17, it's probably Maverick. And the only way that I can figure out how to say which one is my favorite, because I have a lot of maps that I've enjoyed playing, a lot of them. So for somebody to say which one is your favorite, the only way that I determine that, or I shouldn't say the only way, the way that I determine that is I go back and look to see how much time I've spent on that map and the amount of hours that I've played the map. And by far, Maverick is the one for 17 that I've played the most. Now, I know people will say, well, you've got more videos on such and such a map. That could very well be true, because I'm not talking about making videos. I'm talking about how much I've actually played it. I'll sit here on a 2-hour live stream and play Maverick for 2 hours, but what you don't know is this afternoon I'll get on and I'll play a different map that I'm not recording or live streaming, that I'm playing just for fun, and I'll put 6 or 7 hours in. So that's how I determine, you know, which one. Evidently, I would not play a map that I wasn't having fun on. And if I put that much time on a map, then I must be having fun. So that must be my favorite one. So there you go. That's how I determine. That's how I do it. Hey, looks like we're done. What's this? Corn. I don't think I have any corn. Oh my goodness. I just thought about that. I don't remember doing any corn. Now there is one thing about Maverick. If you download this map and it's the first time you've been on it, he puts about 100,000 of every grain in. So you get to start the map with some product that you can work with. What, Alan, you haven't been watching? Yes, she is. Actually, she's already past being. Did that come out today? What is it, Wednesday? No, it'll come out tomorrow. Never mind, Alan. You won't know till tomorrow. I keep forgetting that I record so much in advance. On hard? I don't play on hard. I play on normal. So I don't know. Everybody has their way of playing. I play on normal. Scorpion, believe it or not, plays on easy because he likes more stuff and better prices and better yields and stuff like that. So he plays on easy. I just leave it on normal. Fallout was today. Right. Well, watch tomorrow because I think tomorrow's the day. Grey Wolf, I do that sometimes too. As a matter of fact, there's been times where I have actually sold fields. If I get onto a map that has a bunch of equipment that I don't plan on using right away, I'll sell all the equipment, buy the equipment I want. And then sometimes, if I'm on a map and it has an abundance of fields that you own, sometimes I'll even sell the fields. Oregon's out at 3:30 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Oh, no, stop. Why does it do that? Go back. Go back. Well, especially if it's a big map. If it's a big map and you don't own many fields. I've had maps where you load the map and there's like 3 or 4 cultivators, and you know, when you only own one field or 2 maybe at the start, I'll sell everything I don't use right away. Okay, so hey, you can't duplicate the feeling of a hard day on the farm where the harvest is over. I'm just waiting for other fields to ripen now. I do not, Double Ot. I don't know. Back in the old days, the guys that worked on Courseplay used to subscribe to me, but I don't think they do anymore. I haven't talked to any of them for so long. I just remember one day I was playing and a guy came on and said, I'm one of your subscribers and I'm one of the developers of Courseplay, and he helped me get started on Courseplay and stuff. And that was a long time ago. I think that was when they first started. But I don't have any connection with them anymore. I didn't have much of a connection then. It was just a subscriber that would come on once in a while and give me tips. But no, I don't have any idea. Alright, I guess we're done here. You know what? I've got that follow me mod and I never use it. I should use that once in a while because you can use it for a lot of different things. You don't necessarily have to use it just to have a road train and get your equipment from one field to the next. Which is what you could do. Let's say I'm on a field way yonder and I've done this one and I'm ready to go. Now I could do the follow me mod and tell this guy to follow that guy and that guy to follow that guy and that guy to follow the other guy and get my truck involved in it, and I could, you know, you just go and it's like a gravy train. They all follow you, but you can use it for other things too. I've seen people use it on the fields. But you know what? I've never really used it. I've used it maybe once or twice just to try it out. As a matter of fact, I don't even have it on this map. Yeah, that's about the only time I've ever used it too. Grey Wolf is that, and I should use it for other things. Yeah, Steve-O says FS19 does not have Courseplay. I think that I read that someplace too, but as you guys that follow me may know, I try not to follow what's happening with FS19 because I don't want them to spoil my Christmas. Okay, so I've got eggs, I've got sugar going, I've got flour going, I've got potatoes being washed. What else do I need for donuts? I needed vegetable oil. Did I do that? I think I did that. I think I did vegetable oil. That's right here, I believe. Maybe not. Well, yes, I've got vegetable oil. I got sugar. Okay, okay. What else do I need? I needed eggs, flour. I'm not going to make donuts now, but maybe the next live stream I'm going to make some donuts. Everybody loves donuts. Okay, so I need to get the eggs over here. Flour, sugar, vegetable oil, milk. Okay, I think I've got everything. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Sir or madam, as the case may be. Thank you. I appreciate it. Ybot 2618. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Keep me company. I get lonely out here. I have to laugh. People ask me a lot of times. I've been asked many times, Rudy, when you're not recording and you're just playing a game for fun, do you still talk? And it always makes me laugh because I do. Every once in a while, my wife will be walking by. My door to my office will be open. And she'll poke her head in and wave at me. And then mouth, "Are you recording?" And I'll say, "No, I'm just playing a game." "Why?" "Well, you're in there just talking up a storm." Yeah, that's pretty funny. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Grey Wolf. Grey Wolf is a guy, by the way. I'm sorry about that, but sometimes it's hard to tell. And, you know, I've often said, I try. I'm not always successful, but I try not to do what a lot of other YouTubers and streamers do. And that is when they say, "Hey, guys, what are we going to do today, guys? Today, guys, we're going to do this." And I know there's a lot of ladies out there that play and watch, and I try not to say guys all the time like some people do. I'm not always successful because, you know, it's kind of ingrained in our society nowadays that it doesn't mean what it used to mean. It used to mean when you said, "Hey, guys," you were talking to the boys. Now, when you say it, it's just a generic term that says, I guess everybody's lumped into guys nowadays. But I don't like to do that, and so sometimes it's kind of hard to say. So anyway, don't be offended if I say "thank you, sir," and you're not a sir. I didn't mean it. It's just a phrase that sometimes I say. So it just makes me feel bad though when I don't get it right. Anyway, your wife tells you that too. Well, that's the problem, Alan. I do answer myself once in a while, but I do play the rude man way. It always amazes me, you know, when people, they don't really watch, because on every video I usually say this, you know, this is Fallout 4, the rude man way, and people will come and say, "You don't play this game like right," and I said, "No, I play it the rude man way. I play it my way. It's my game. I'm having fun with it. I play it the way I want." I had a guy tell me in a live stream last night that I was doing on Elite Dangerous, which again is a spaceship game, and you know, you can build your spaceship and you can put different engines and you can put different thrusters and all that kind of stuff. And he didn't think I had my ship the right way, and told me that I should have a different thruster in there. There was a reason why I had the thruster I had. It was light, and I was trying to haul a lot of merchandise, and I wanted my ship to be as light as it could be. And as it turns out, the thruster that he wanted me to put in, or he thought I should have in the ship, was too heavy a mass, and I couldn't put it in if I wanted one. But anyway, he was all kind of, you know, "Well, you're not doing it right." Well, no, it's a game. I just don't take games all that serious. I used to golf a lot when I was young and never kept score. I used to drive everybody nuts. I didn't know the trees waved in the wind. Look at that. Why didn't I know that? Usually because I'm running the trees down. and not watching them grow. Anyway, yeah, I used to golf all the time, never keep score. People drove people crazy. And I said, I'm out here to have fun. I'm not out here to stress that I'm not getting the best score. I'm here to relax, not to stress myself out. And the first time somebody tells me you don't play this right, you know, you're going to lose or whatever, and I say, it's just a game. I play it for fun. You know, I used to get laughed at all the time in World of Warcraft because somebody'd say, you know, that armor you've got, why are you wearing that armor with that weapon? Because your stats are all messed up. And I said, why am I using this? Is that your question? Yes, because it makes my character look good. And I was serious. I could care less what the stats were. I want my character to look pretty. Anyway, drives people crazy. The men in white coats are coming with straitjacket. Yeah, Ginger thinks I'm leaving already. I know, I heard the little buzzer. I don't know why that thing dings like that. I got something that dings when I've been on for 2 hours, and I didn't set it up. So, yeah, I am going to go ahead and end the stream here. I want to thank everybody new that's come in, and I hope you come back again if you had fun. If you did have fun, you want to see more, check out my YouTube page. And I appreciate all the company that I get, because I don't like doing this by myself. It's lonely out here. But anyway, I hope you had fun, and I'll see you next time. In the meantime, everybody have a good evening. Thanks for dropping by. Good night.